Innovative.
It's stuck and it's never coming down. California's radio, West Coast. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen of California, Trap, Trinity, Compton, Long Beach, Los Angeles. This right here is California's finest radio. No lames, no fakes, all gas, no breaks. And I'm coming to you live from Innovative Culture Studio. Yeah, shout out to my cameraman Cam, whole Innovative family. And of course, in the house, as usual, you know what I'm saying? We got the hunger right
Shake,
here.
Baby. Yep. You can call me Shake the Antagonist if I piss you off enough. And just know when I get in that room, it get really crowded in that motherfucker.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. The host with the most and the biggest cup of hot chocolate on the West Coast right there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So we right here, man. We in the spot, bro. And we just going to go ahead and get into it. So it is time for a shaky point of view.
I want to talk about Dakara Thompson.
Okay.
It's time for a shaky point of view. It's a shaky situation right now. But let's get serious for a second. We got one of our black queens missing. Well, we have had her missing. She was missing for, I believe, a couple of weeks. And sadly, they have found her remains. And apparently she went on, met up with somebody through the Hinge app. His name was Hugo Hernandez, and he is currently the main suspect. And he has been arrested. And he's currently the main suspect in her death. What's really shocking people are the details of her death. Her skull seemed to have been fractured and crushed in a very terrible way. And that makes me feel for the family because you can honestly look online and you can see footage of Dakara's mom, Miss Thompson, looking in sewage drains for weeks trying to find her daughter, and it's sad to find her and she's no longer living. So that situation is touching a lot of people, especially in our community, and I really just want to touch on her first because, you know, our girls are important and we are a huge target.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and I see she missing since August the 22nd. That's a big deal. You know, that's rough as a parent to go through that. And I, you know, honestly, I think that's a good jump into my innovative thought. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's crazy.
Oh, good, great.
A lot of mothers do not actually love their children and had a baby in order to keep a man or to have unconditional love. When a woman grows up in a position where there is no father or minimum guidance from a male, love becomes unobtainable in the eyes of the child.
Yes.
As she gets older, a young woman, she grows into her sexuality, learning that her physical attributes can get the similar attention. However, it is actually lust that is driving that man's desire. So when she becomes pregnant, the chase is now over. And if that man was there for the wrong reasons, there's a good chance he won't be there to give the same attention. But a woman knows at the very least till the child is a teen, they are dependent on the mother to survive. And with only her in the picture, the child's focus is devoted to her. But in a lot of cases, the woman living in the absence of romantic love becomes regretful because they realize the child now makes it harder for them to date because men that are of high value or at least of substance prefer single women without kids.
With their shit together.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, and you know, coming from a female, why do you think that is? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that the movement of FTK started a few years back. You know, fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you the biggest. I rarely hear a man say that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a female catchphrase that got coined. You know what I'm saying? So
and usually they have kids.
Yeah.
Well, from a female's perspective, I will say this. You know, that's basically started out as a cuss word. You know, don't say that. That's so offensive and stuff like that. I think it's more to do with, you know, the mind being more open nowadays. You know, after millennial hit, a lot of people's minds are more open, so they will say a lot of things that they can't say. But I think it's been fuck them kids, for real, for real. Like, old school people, your mammy, your granny, it's been fuck them kids. Y'all get out the way. Y'all make sure y'all clean. I'll make sure y'all clean, fed, and put up. But other than that, it's fuck them kids. You feel me? Like, Hey, that's crazy because I'm on one of my tracks hollering, "Fuck them kids."
Right.
You feel me?
Why?
I actually go ahead.
No, I was just saying. So why don't you have children right now?
Well, I'm grown as fuck with no kids. Simply because it hasn't been my time yet. I can't say I haven't gone through pregnancies before. I went through one pregnancy before that didn't take. It wasn't my choice, but I feel like it's God's timing.
Okay.
And if I wanted to go and pursue children, I would definitely do that. But I'm at a time in my life where I'm enjoying, chasing my career, living as an entertainer and things of that sort. Don't gotta wake up, feed nobody but my damn self and my dogs and stuff like that. So it is a personal choice. But eventually you do feel like, you do feel that, oh, maybe I do want a kid. Eventually, you feel that need for companionship and stuff like that. So I'm just smart enough to time it out on a timeline.
Right. Well, I get it. But I just, it does boggle my mind how somebody your age, very young, very young, no kids. It's like
I haven't hit 30 yet, but we're not going to put no
but still,
numbers
you're
out
still
there.
very young, right? So it's like the common question most men would be asking themselves is like, why? Like, why are you just floating
And how
in the
can
universe?
I change that?
Like, you okay?
You know how many guys try to implant, trap my ass?
Implant is wild.
They're not even.
Right.
They're not even.
computer chip or some shit.
They're not even shy about it no more. They be trying to trap me
They telling you
simply
what they about to
because
do.
I'm 28 with no kids, or simply because I was 27 with no kids and I'm doing my own thing, got my own place,
You
got my
got a
own
good
whip, got my.
attitude and shit,
You
too.
feel me? Got my head on straight. They'll try to set that all back, and the main thing that they got in common is that they never took the time to ask me, how can I help you advance what you got going on? How can I help you invest in your career? How can I help you get to work so that you got more time to focus on your music and stuff like that?
I feel that.
They don't have that attribute. So I feel like I'm taxing motherfuckers to give them a baby. Fuck that. You want my first kid? You want me to jeopardize all this and what I got going on and take a break and all that? Until you put me up, fuck them kids.
I'm gonna tell
Trying to shoot the club up.
but look, I'm gonna tell you something that my grandmama told me a long time ago when I was a kid, and that's that everybody got to mind somebody, and eventually it's gonna be a man that sneak under your radar. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying?
They tried it.
But see, that's because a lot of these niggas out here is like a bull in the china shop when it come to dating. It's so hard to get one that's got a good attitude that when they find a woman like that, it's like, I got to get this off the market right away. But see, it's like the old story about the two bulls on top of the hill, the young one and the old one, and he say, let's go down there and fuck one of these cows. And the old bull tell, nah, we not gonna run down there. We gonna walk down. We gonna fuck them all. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's a different approach, and it's a smoother taste. You feel me?
Yeah, ladies got a different approach too.
Yeah,
so.
man, we should do like I don't know, man. We should do like a
run to the
dating,
one and
a
tire
dating
yourself
show.
out. You gotta pace yourself.
You was touching on that.
We should do a
very
date show for
recently.
the love of Shaky, man. That would be pretty.
Stacks
fucking
got some
dope.
stuff coming.
Yeah.
Stacks got some stuff
that would
coming.
that would
I
be
did
hard.
want to touch
Do like
on
a
the
pop
fact.
the balloon or something.
Ooh, that would be amazing.
You know, man, bro. Dude, I would love
we
to
should
host
have
a
some
pop the
fun
balloon.
or some freestyles up in here or something.
Yeah, we'll get it cranked up.
I did want to touch on the fact that on your innovative thought and how you were touching on the fact that a lot of women lack love in their parent from in a maternal aspect, and they look for love when they grow up, and they don't know how to navigate their sex life because of that. And I can relate to that because, again, being the age that I am, and I'm still growing, I'm still learning and stuff like that. But I'm getting ready to drop a track list called Sex Symbol, and that whole track list is basically like a na boo boo. I got all this good body, but you can't touch it type vibes, and that touches on the fact that some women actually know what the hell they're doing. Like, look at Diamond the Body. Like, she went online hollering she got 3,000 bodies, and people chose to believe her, people choose not to believe her, but she's using her body and her sexual attractiveness as her advantage for as long as it counts.
Does that help or hurt what you're trying to do after you just described the type of artist and type of woman that you are? Does a woman reaching success by doing and portraying that, does that help or hurt your ability to get to your destination?
It depends on the target audience. I mean,
No, we not doing that shit.
Look at the type of music that's popular right now.
But do you feel like you have the same
I'm pressing the line
audience?
with this. Do you feel that what she doing by saying she got the X amount of bodies and she Diamond to tell y'all know, shout out Diamond the body, you know what I'm saying? I done work for her too. And she will say, look, yeah, I'm a hoe. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel that helps or hurts your journey to the top because you're doing it a different way? You just explained that.
That is a good question. I think there's always a means to an end. Like one of my first podcast interviews, I was being interviewed as a dancer. Okay. Obviously, you don't want to always portray that part of yourself. Your sexual inclinedness, but sometimes you use it as your advantage. So I think it's that what she was doing, it probably did not help her career, but it was a small fish in a sea of steps she was taking towards what she was doing, and look at where she is now. Okay. Look at what music is accepted. Look at what music is popular nowadays. Right. Okay. So that's what I would touch on as far as her.
All right. Yeah. Listen, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, and far be it for me to question how the next person gets to their chili. You feel me? I want to talk a little bit about. I don't know if you've seen this. This is viral trend right now. It's the rose prank. Have you guys seen this?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever seen it? Okay, so
I see everything.
All right, so it's a disturbing trend where mothers they hand their unsuspecting child a toy rose and then snap it back, yelling "rose," causing the child to react in confusion or fear. Videos of this prank have amassed tens of millions of views, but it's sparking outrage for being disrespectful and emotionally distressing to children who may not understand the joke. Critics argue that it trivializes a child's trust and diminishes the caregiver-child bond. Content creators and comedians are calling it it's meme. It's just meme culture. Do you think that that's harmless to do that with the child? Like, I don't know. See, you haven't seen it, but I watched the video, and it was a woman that was sitting in the vehicle, and she had her child come and sit down in the vehicle, and she was charging her rose in the car. And the son gets in the car. It's like a teenage boy, looks like 15, 16 years old.
Okay.
He gets in the car and he takes a look and looks. She said, "Oh, I'm just charging my rose." He said, "Wait a minute, Mom, ain't that the thing you put down there?" Like he said, you tell his kid, like, ain't that the thing that you put down there? She's like, "Yeah."
Something tells me that's where you're drawing the line.
3%. I just need to be 3% on it. First of all,
that's where you drawing the line, right?
Yeah, 3%. Mm-hmm. That's what. Yeah, exactly. Because
I want to know what you're gonna do with that 3%.
What the fuck you gonna do with 3%? Like,
no.
What is that 3% really about to do for you right now?
But is it the fact that the child knows about things he should not know about?
I mean, that's kind of the problem. It's just, to me, it's a shame thing. Like, you don't have any shame nor dignity. Your children, you're supposed to shield for as long as possible. That's what I was taught.
No. So think, we put our kids in front of like YouTube and all that all day, right? Mm-hmm. These public accounts, they don't have no filter.
It's true.
You know, like it's, if you don't sign in, but we might put up one of our episodes or something and it get age restricted. And you got to be signed in to watch this video. This kid,
so it's a hit or
they
miss.
Can't see that,
But
they can see the Rose video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit's passing through.
I think I just think that overall, I think that we have made our way into a performative culture where it's more about the way that you perceived by everybody
it's
than
exploitation.
Who you actually are. Exactly.
It's exploitation.
It's exploitation of children, yes, but I just even past because I'm not gonna say that it could traumatize a child to see this, but it's not like she playing with the rose in front of the kid. It's just the fact that you would have your toy that you use to sexually pleasure yourself, and you would show your kids that you masturbate. That's the point of it.
She probably don't show them the act of her doing it though. She was probably just, hey, I need to charge my thing because as soon as I get in the house,
it's still disgusting. It's still unsanitary. Because how clean can that thing really freaking be?
That's what
I ain't finna have her back on this. I'm not about to have her back on this.
That's what I'm saying. And then just like, and a lot of the ladies,
and shit. Like,
I'm saying,
a lot of the ladies in the pranks, they taking it to the point where they putting the rose close to the kid's face
That's too much.
to try to like, create more, more virality to it.
And that's really crazy because that does kind of lead to the point where you were saying like, oh, people are doing too much for views. Like, and that's so true. Like,
No, that's
I mean,
real
that
shit.
has been a major topic, but again, things become more normal the more you experience it. So a lot of people are opening up to certain stuff to where they're not getting offended by certain things anymore. Certain things aren't hidden in a closet. It's out in the open.
Nah, real shit.
So are we going to get hit with it or are we going to...
No, you right about that, but I just think it's like kind of wrong in some situations because if it is a rose that you have used at one point in time, some of y'all ladies out there ain't exactly clean. I can't even think.
And that I only need
You feel me?
3%. Like it just let me know you about to use
Did
it.
you using that shit a lot?
Hold on now. I bet money on my bag. Okay. I bet money on my bag.
I'm just saying, don't be running whiffs of corn chips and vinegar soaked motherfucking roses in front of noses of your kids. It's just fucking wrong.
Your kids get it the worst.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about Young Thug, man.
Oh man, thugger.
So, all right. So it's been a lot going on. Now, Young Thug has found himself in the eye of a storm once again, not for music, but leaked jailhouse calls and an interrogation video. The recordings reveal a side of him rarely seen in public. Remarks about people like Gunna, Kendrick Lamar. He put Kendrick Lamar down, really pissed off the West Coast. And you got social media kind of dissecting like every word. Right,
he went in on everybody. Don't leave nobody out.
I mean, no, not at all. I mean, talking about Lil Wayne, Glorilla,
Mariah,
Mariah the Scientist.
Girl.
I'm hearing that there's a possibility that she's gonna be leaving him. There was some kind of pregnancy.
He said he cheated on her with the CO.
Yeah, some
With
kind.
the female
And he
CO.
talked about knocking some chick up too, and that just kind of set her off. Women can put up with a lot of things. But criticism from a mass of women is not one of them.
Oh yeah, public embarrassment is over with.
They're gonna
it's
bend.
over.
Oh, yeah.
You hear me? I'm gone.
They're gonna bend.
You embarrass me. First of all, I'm gonna get you back, and then I'm gone.
Well, wait a minute. How you gonna get me back? You gonna get locked up and fuck the CEO?
I always got my lick back.
So he not getting out of jail?
I always got my lick back.
Who? Thug?
Yeah.
Thug her out.
He been out.
Yeah,
he just not. They
out.
saying he just came out on some
And
bullshit.
he's just talking about it now.
No, bro. They're just leaking right now. They're all coming out. All of the calls are just coming out. It's just all being turned on them. And the way I
You
say,
think he made somebody mad?
oh, absolutely.
He pissed a lot of people off.
Look, man, one of them's got to be Gunna because they got a whole video of Young Thug basically telling the police unprompted, "I'll tell you anything you want to know." And this is a nigga known for not doing interviews. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? And they are clear. They are clear about the fact that you do not have to tell us nothing and you don't have to sign this paper. And he
wants to.
He
And
wanted
all
to.
the people who he blackballed before for doing the same thing are coming out the woodworks and telling him like, you just gonna have to pay your penance for that.
That's my point.
Yeah, they coming out the woodworks.
And I feel like Thug. I mean, listen, I could be putting it on online. I might not ever see Thugger in my life. Shout out to Thugger, but I will say this: you deserve every bit of what you get because you put Gunna through hell about saying anything at all. You know what I'm saying?
Rollo and 6ix9ine are very happy people right now.
6ix9ine,
They're very happy right now.
At least 6ix9ine stand on the fact that he a rat. He'll tell you himself, I read it. I don't respect him, but I respect standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Like you take everything that come along with it, Thugger. You take nigga.
That's right.
Look, we ignored the dresses, the nail polish, the whole story about you getting double teamed by two niggas and your security found you. But we forgot about that, didn't we?
Yeah,
A
lot of people look the other way.
Yeah, that happened. Allegedly. Okay?
That shit grimy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we ignored all of these weird ass fucking calling niggas boo and bae. And shout out to the LGBT community. It's not about that. It's about the simple fact that things aren't normally accepted in our culture. We accept it because we rock with you and we rock with your music and your principles. And now you got like Queso came out with a comment from inside and was like, yo, I don't even want to call myself no rapper because all these rappers is rats. So it's like, we seeing that everybody is flipping shit. When they got Diddy in the back room, you think Diddy wasn't dropping names, nigga?
This kind of bleeds to the fact that a lot of people say like, rapping is a job. These niggas is playing characters so that they could sell music. And do you believe that a little bit more now that all these people are getting caught up in civilian activities?
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, man. The streets might not necessarily be a myth, but we're the ones that create the legends through the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? And some of these people ain't really legends. They just somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. You know what I mean? You always know when you are a person that actually pays attention to detail. You always know when you talking to the man versus the man behind the man. You feel what I'm saying?
Because a lot of legends come out of LA for surely.
Absolutely.
A lot of legends come
100%.
out of LA, but that don't mean Jive Turkeys and J Cats don't come out of LA too.
No, that's a fact.
So
Jive turkey.
a lot of them.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit real quick about the Drop Your Flag Challenge. I don't know if you heard about that. Now, Adam 22, he posted a video and he was it was kind of like satirical about, you know, basically like some, you know, gang lifestyle, whatever, was, you know, talking about different things. And Styles P, he hopped on social media, called Adam a devil, basically called for all of the Bloods and Crips, Latin Kings and the like to drop their flags and all, like, you know, that he wants to, you know, organize. This guy Hocus is the main leader behind it. He's from Clubhouse. Shout out Hocus.
Yeah, I think Big Relly is the latest one.
Yeah,
too.
Big Relly too. I mean, some of these are reputable. These are OGs that are dropping their flags. Niggas that's, and you know, gangbang is a little different out there. They respect their OGs out there on the East Coast. Like they listen to the OG word really, like, out there. So it's like, you know, do you think that it is like really like gonna reinvent everything, or you think this is just pretty much to drive a further wedge between the East Coast and the West Coast? Because they're saying give it back to LA. Because basically, in so many words, they don't respect it anymore.
I don't know. It's hard to say, because if we talking about people repeating history, we will squash one beef and then get into a civil war within ourselves, and then it's a whole nother beef going on for 2 decades.
Yeah.
So I can't speak for what's about to happen, but hopefully only good things happen from this. You know, I don't politic a lot, but I love to see positive things coming from unity. You know, these gangs did start off as an organization at first. So
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I just think, you know, anything that's gonna contribute to less bodies dropping, particularly kids out there, is a good thing. And I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna say the controversial thing. I got a lot homies from both sides and some essays and stuff, but I really wish gangbanging didn't exist. I'm just gonna keep it real. Right. I mean, I do, because it's like, you got cats that get older and they want to do positive things, and they can get the youngsters' ear because they already fought them battles, did they bids, whatever the case may be. But it's like the kids that are watching, they only seeing the floss. They only seeing the end result of, you know, what these guys went through to reach their hood fame. And they, you know, they become trophies at a certain point, and then kids idolize that, and they want to become hood trophies. So when they do that, you know, they willing to push the line and do more way out rambunctious shit just to get ahead.
And like you said, the old bull gonna walk down the hill and the young bull
That's
gonna
what
run.
I'm saying.
And they probably gonna run straight into danger and all type of stuff. If you look at it, growing up, you can probably name off of one hand how many friends, cousins, people you lost, and that's just the environment that you grow up in. So hopefully with, you know, people dropping their flags and just saying, hey, we all from the same section anyway, hopefully that does result in less violence and less drama and stuff like that, because in history it has not.
I get it. Well, you know, we just have to be responsible as a media outlet and realize that our voices, you know, can move mountains, you know, for the better or for the worse. Now, we are in the twilight of the show, and I got something special for you, Shaky, tonight. I have compiled a game. I've crunched the numbers, researched the data, and I'm ready to unveil it. The name of this game is...
Goodness gracious.
How well does Shaky know her for JJ? So the way this works is I actually have some multiple choice questions for you.
Okay.
And these are about, you know what I'm saying, your lady parts. And I would like to know how well you know
The multiple choice.
your vajayjay. Yes.
Okay.
So see, you still got opportunity, you know? All right. So
Wait, how well do you know my vajayjay to be forming some
I
questions
look,
around?
I don't know if you want to ask me that question,
Hold
Shaky,
on.
like, because I'm willing to do the research. You feel me?
Okay.
But-
Okay.
okay.
Hit
so
me with him. Hit me with him.
question number 1. The normal vaginal pH for most reproductive age people is closest to A, 2.0 to 3.0, B, 3.8 to 4.5, C, 6.5 to 7.5, or D, 8.0 to 9.0. It's a tough one.
C.
No, the answer is B, 3.8 to 4.5.
Don't count me out yet. Don't count me out.
Hey, make sure you put a buzzer noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you put a buzzer noise when she get it wrong.
No, because they
Yeah.
gonna know I don't know my vajayjay. Hold on.
Which is true about douching? It helps prevent STIs. Is recommended after sex to clean out. C, it disrupts the natural vaginal flora and is discouraged. Or D, it's required before a pap smear.
C.
It disrupts the vaginal flora and is discouraged. Correct. All right.
Don't be dishing them coochies, ladies.
The coochie, ladies, is a self-cleaning oven. Okay? That don't mean you can stuff any turkey or cake in that motherfucker. You still gotta watch what you put in it. But it is a self-cleaning oven.
Get that coochie wet, ladies.
Now, I've always, real sidebar, we're going to talk about on the show one of these days about why y'all think a pussy being wet constitutes as it being good. That's a whole different discussion for a whole nother
'cause I
day.
got all the answers
Because
to
I
your
done been in,
questions.
because I done been in some wet pussy that wasn't good. But okay, so what's the
Also
commonly
been in some Mariana Trench coochie, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
hot dog down the hallway? What's the commonly recommended maximum time to leave a single tampon in? A, 2 hours. B, 8 hours. C, no more than 8 hours. Goddamn, 8 hours. What? Even I know that's wrong. Every 4 to 8 hours is a common guideline. 24 hours, bitch. If you walking around with a tampon in your shit for
She
an
gonna be
entire
walking around
day,
sideways.
I mean, she ain't like peed or nothing.
nigga, this is a female we talking
no,
about. Nigga, they pee
you
every
can't
5
leave
minutes.
that in for too long because when the blood starts
I'm saying
filling
when you
up-
go pee, you gonna take it out, right? And you gonna switch it.
Yeah, but if she nasty, she down.
So she just put that same one back up in.
So A, 2 hours, B, 8 hours, or C, D, more than 8 hours, or D, 24 hours.
Okay, I want to say 4 to 8 hours.
Okay. You were actually
Because
right.
4 should be the max.
I couldn't throw you off. You hung in there. You got it.
4 should be the
Yeah,
max.
leaving
you tried to throw
tampons
me
in-
off there.
Leaving tampons in too long raises
I'm
rare
2 for
but
3, by the
real
way.
toxic shock syndrome. Wow, that's crazy.
Can you say that again? I'm 2 for 3, by the way.
Tampons in too long raises rare but real toxic shock syndrome. That sounds that's
You
Okay,
see where
move
we
right
go
along.
through? Yes.
most menstrual cups are considered safe up to 4 hours A, 8 hours B,
Oh, this is
12 hours
crazy.
C, or 24 hours D.
That's crazy. I don't use menstrual cups. That's not fair.
You gotta guess.
I'm gonna guess. Okay, I'm gonna do a good guess. I'm gonna say 12 hours because they're supposed to last longer than tampons.
Okay. What's the answer? Hold on.
This is none of y'all business, by the way.
We supposed to know up to
None of
12 hours. Up to 12 hours. That's the answer. You
That's
got
3
that.
for 4. What we talking about? What we
All
talking
right.
about?
All right,
You got
okay.
to bring in some help at this point because your games is not getting me.
She said, I need to phone a friend.
She popping it.
No, he needs some help.
Best practice. This is more for the ladies out here that don't know what to do, to be honest with you, because I know this next one about to fuck a lot of them up. The best practice after using the restroom: A, wipe back to front faster. B, wipe front to back to reduce UTI risk. C, use baby wipes front to back every time. Or D, wiping direction doesn't matter at all. Bitch, you lost.
Can I hear those options again? I know what I'm gonna say, but I just want to hear it.
Okay. A, wipe back to front, which is faster. Wipe front to back to reduce UTI risk. Use baby wipes front to back every time. Wiping direction doesn't matter at all. Why bother to wipe it off?
B, front to back, no baby wipes for the vajayjay. And C, front to back, baby wipes for the bottom.
Okay. All right. Well, you did very well. So I guess it's safe to say that Shaky does know her vajayjay. There it is. Fantastic. Hey, man. Hey, we got a lot more content on the way, man. Keep an eye out for me and Travis Ford's new show coming out soon. Let's Talk Phase.
Y'all get ready for that.
Taking it back to that old school barbershop talk. I'm gonna have a Shaky a part of that too. We hoping you're gonna pull up and be the ring card girl. We got some shit planned.
Oh yeah.
But please make sure that you guys like and subscribe. This has been yet another sermon to the California congregation. And never forget that you are tapped in with the greatest.
The greatest.
The best.
The best.
The finest radio you will ever come in contact with. It's up. It's stuck. And ain't never coming down. California's finest radio. West Coast, we gone. It's stuck and it's never coming down. California's finest radio. West Coast, we gone.
Innovative.